Okay, gotcha.
And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to SNSN's continuing coverage of high school basketball here in the Eastern Connecticut Conference. Today we are at Callahan Gymnasium in Windham, Connecticut. Thomas Callahan Gymnasium. I love this gym. This is one of those old-style gyms that it just smells like, I don't know, something that maybe
Sweat.
Yeah.
It
But some Larry Bird would have played in, or Robert Parrish, or Dr. J. You know, those in the old ABA type days. So
or the merch.
Or the merch.
We used to play in gyms like this.
Did you really?
In the olden days, yeah. Yeah, before gyms were invented.
Before gyms were invented. But we're in for a really good game today, Merch. The Griswold Wolverines against the Windham Whippets. Griswold coming in at 9-7, and Windham at 10-6.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great game this afternoon. I think these teams are very evenly matched, Michael. When you look at their records, when you look at who they played, who Griswold has played, I think they're just going to be a really well matched game this afternoon. They've both won 8 out of their last 10 games, and unfortunately, the big fly in the ointment is that team from Stonington that just beats everybody. They're 7-0 in Division 3, which is the division that both Griswold and Windham are in. And Stonington has just been tremendous all year. But I think today is going to be a really good, evenly matched contest.
Now, speaking of Stonington, and as good as they are, both these teams hung with them.
Oh, absolutely.
And hung with them well. Windham only lost to them by 2 points. Griswold lost to them last night by 1. But, as you know, because you were in attendance, Griswold led pretty much the entire contest.
It was a heartbreaker last night, Michael. Griswold was leading almost the whole game. They were up by 6 points with 40.8 seconds to go. And just a couple of things, couldn't get the ball in bounds. And this kid, Cam Hinchy for Stonington, could not miss from 3-point range. And guess what? Great teams find a way to win. And Stonington is just one of those teams this year. They just work together. They got a bunch of seniors on that team, and they find a way to win. And it was a heartbreaking loss for the Griswold team last night because they had it in the bag, and it just got away from them.
And I think a 9-7 record for the Wolverines is a little bit deceiving, especially with some of the very close losses that they have, especially in the second half of the year. So we're just about ready to do starting lineups as well as the national anthem. But one thing I think is interesting is Windham is starting 4 juniors and a freshman today. Villafane, who is not starting, Jaden Villafane, who's one of their studs on the team, is out with a really bad infection.
Yeah, it is what it is, and we lost Jacob Strain for a couple of days, one of our better starters, and he's back.
Thank God he's back.
He's back amazingly to me because we expected to miss him for the rest of the regular season.
Yeah.
And Jacob Strain is back, so that's a big deal.
Well, you know what? They're all 3 of the Strain boys. They're runners. They're tough kids.
Oh my God, they're tough kids. They are competitors. They are warriors. They're tough kids.
Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. I'll leave the singing to the singers.
Thank God.
Center, freshman number 30, Matt Perea.
Matt Perea, the freshman, getting the start for Griswold as they're talking or they're giving the starting lineups.
Number 1,
Lucas Strain.
Matt had a great game last night. He played very well underneath the basket.
Forward, junior number 3, Michael Strain.
Michael Strain.
Michael had 18 points, his high-scoring game last night. He's just a beast under the backwards.
Number 11, Evan Merchant.
Evan Merchant. Going back to Michael Strain, he's been a catalyst lately as far as
guard, junior number 23, Christian Russell.
Now here's a story.
Yeah, no kidding.
Christian Russell, who's been just off the charts in the last few games.
Been playing great. Filled in for Jacob, and he's just playing terrific ball. He's hitting shots when he needs to, doing all the right things. So Christian just getting a chance is great.
Here's Malcolm Hunter, number 11. He's a freshman. Like I said, they're starting 4 juniors today and 1 freshman.
Junior, number 2, Jack Jenkins.
Jack Jenkins, number 2, one of the smaller kids in the team.
Forward, junior, number 4, Zachary Robinson-Smag.
Now, Robinson-Smay, we've seen him play before, so he's a tough kid.
Center, junior, number 24, Isaiah Manuel.
Isaiah Manuel, and then, of course, his cousin, who's going to come right behind him.
And guard, junior,
Number 23, Travis Manuel Jr., who had a monster dunk against Plainfield last night.
Assisted by Jack Jenkins and Mark Robenshaw.
Now we're going to stand for the national anthem.
The ECC, along with the CIAC, has made a commitment to promote sportsmanship in all athletic contests. Please show respect for all players, coaches, game officials, and spectators. Anyone violating our standards of sportsmanship will be warned once, and continued violations may lead to removal from the contest. Cheer for your team and not against your opponent. And at this time, we ask everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Merch, I think we really are in for a good one. I mean, we could sit here and we could hype it, to the people that are listening and watching and all that stuff. But I really think we are in for a one heck of a basketball game.
What I question today is, Michael, is the fatigue that could be an issue for the Griswold team. This is their 5th game in 6 days. Mm-hmm. This is Windham's 3rd game in those same 6 days. But the 5 games in 6 days is and plus coming off that game last night where it was just so heartbreaking. This isn't just a physical game, it's a mental game. And the physical part, 5 games in 6 days, the mental part, losing a really tough game last night when they basically had it in the bag and just let it slip away. So we'll see what happens with the Wolverines coming out on the court today, whether their momentum is going to push them to a victory or not.
All right, here we go, and just about ready to play some basketball. Here we go. The ball is tipped on over to Robinson-Smay, who passes it into the corner to Hunter, back to the top of the key. And they're going to slow it down right away, try to get their wares of what's going on. Because the Wolverines have a little bit of a different look today.
They're playing man-to-man right now. Well, guess they're not.
Zachary Smay for 3. It's a good way to start the game if you're a Windham fan. Yeah.
And we're fans of basketball. We're not just we're fans of good play.
We got to call Merchant for a travel there. He actually looks like he tripped.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit discombobulated there and just had to get rid of the ball, but it was too late.
It's almost Valentine's Day. Did you know that?
What's that, Monday?
Huh?
What's that?
It's Monday. Monday, it's Valentine's Day.
And tomorrow's Super Bowl. There was a little travel there, it looked like, too. But
it was Robinson-Smay again, was it not?
No, I think it was Isaiah Manuel, I believe.
4-2?
Could be wrong. But there's a 5-zip lead here already by the Whippets.
I get a little sound effect today I think might be fun.
Yeah, might be.
Let's see.
Reminds me of the Montville game.
Merchant for 3.
No, he's way off. Yep. Air ball. Let's see it from here.
Went right into the hands of Malcolm Hunter. And there's a 3 by Jenkins. That's no good. And Isaiah Manuel puts it up.
I'll tell you what,
7-0.
right
early.
then and there, it showed that the
And it's stolen. Jenkins just picked the pocket.
and they're getting great position on offensive rebounds. The Whippets are right now. But look at that, right under the hoop.
Yeah.
He's going to have to call timeout.
He just did. As Manguel has 6 points already.
Yeah, he's just loading it up already.
It's 9-0, and we're going to be back in just a moment or so. You are watching Wolverines basketball right here on SNSN. Valentine's Day is coming up and you need to make a good impression. Now, if you really want to do that, just go to Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses on Ashland Street, now in their 4th generation of family dating back to 1937. Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses have been serving all of your floral needs in the past and certainly will be in the future with flowers for proms, weddings, memorial events, and yes, Valentine's Day. Stop by at the store at 17 Ashland Street in Jewett City or shop online safely at JewettCityFlorist.com. And don't forget, February 14th is Valentine's Day. And we are back here at Callahan. I keep saying ham. It's not.
Callahan?
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying it. Callahan Gymnasium.
Probably thinking of food, Michael.
I am thinking of food. A nice
food.
ham, warm ham sandwich
Yep.
with brown spicy mustard would be delicious right now.
Oh.
Another steal. It's all Windham right now. And Travis Manguel went up, but he's going to get fouled.
I think that was on Murch.
That's on Murch.
Positive. Well, he had no choice right there. He had to try to stop the shot. Tell you what, so far fast of the game, the Wolverines are getting outplayed by the Whippets.
Travis Manguel sinks his first. And the Whippets have started the game on a 10-0 run. He misses it, and Perea was fighting Michael Strain for the rebound there, but the Wolverines control the ball. Russell brings it over out to Tommy Matson, who's into the game the first time, gets it to Merchant. And you're talking about double coverage.
Steal.
Another steal. They're rabid right now, these
Oh,
Whippets. Manguel dishes it off.
Take that, Trav.
No good, and the ball's going to go out of bounds to Windham as Malcolm Hunter couldn't hold on to the ball.
There's just, I see a big lack of intensity on the Griswold side. Oh, there's a perfect shot. I don't know how he missed it, but a perfect shot that
it was Travis.
Manguel. Travis missed.
And another steal.
Unbelievable here.
Manguel up to the kiss. The kiss off of the backboard.
Michael, stop it. Jeez, I know it's Valentine's Day, but Jesus. Stop.
You don't like the sound effects?
It would be, the sound effects would be great if it wasn't a real thing, you know?
12-0. Griswold can't buy a shot right now.
This is not a good start for the Wolverines, I'll tell you. A little afraid of this. Their mental capacity after last night could be very different than it normally would be because they've been great.
And that was Jack Jenkins. They've already have 4 different Whippets on the board for scoring.
Something's got to change here soon, or else they're going to get themselves in such a hole. And Jacob
Another
just traveled. Yep. They are so out of sync right now. 14 zip, 4:43 left. Don't have a point in the first quarter. First quarter's almost gone.
Manguel on over to Hunter. On over to Manguel or Isaiah. Down underneath to his cousin, Travis Manguel.
They are just taking it to the Wolverines right now.
And
just
another timeout is called, and we're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching Wolverines basketball. 16-0, 4:22 to go in the first. right here on SNSN.
Authorization, enrollment, and activation activities are required. To receive all services, contact institution for details.
2 lattes, please. On me. Yeah? My free Kasasa Cashback checking account surprised me with sweet cash rewards. So thoughtful. Kasasa Cashback simply appreciates me. It also refunds my ATM withdrawal fees. My Megabank account just takes money out every month without even asking. Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cashback.
Ask for Kasasa Cash Checking at Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank today. Member FDIC.
Worried about.
And here we are back here at Callahan Gymnasium, Mike, and the Merch. And Merch not starting out good for the Wolverines so far.
I mean, digging out of a 16-point hole to start the game is going to be have to take a tremendous effort right now. But they are just getting outplayed in every facet of the game. Coach Molesky is trying to throw in a combination of who knows who to try to get something on the board. We have no points on the board. That's just and the intensity is just not what it has been.
Kyle Root into the game right now, as well as
Gavin D'Amico, Tommy Matson, Jacob Strain. We don't even have.
There we go.
We have one starter.
Jacob for 3.
And it's so great having Jacob back.
And that's with a bad ankle.
Never expected him to be back so soon, but that kid is amazing. Wow. Nice drive.
They're not even stopping him.
No.
He's got 7 points already. 18-3.
Oh.
Ball was kicked. Otherwise, it would have been another steal.
Yeah, we're kind of lucky on that one because they're just totally being outplayed. And I really believe that, again, the 5 games in 6 days plus last night being such a heartbreaking performance, just weighing on them right now.
Well, one of the things that Molesky had said, Matson misses on the 3-point attempt, is that he said he didn't know exactly where they were going to be, mentally, especially after last night. That took a lot out of them. Another steal by the Whippets.
Yeah. Errant pass.
Jenkins in the corner to Manguel underneath, and he puts it up. They're gonna count it, and a foul. Looks like that's going to be on Matson.
Tommy, I believe, yes. Wow, this is totally unexpected from me. But again, I just think that we've had a long week. It's been a long week.
Russell's going to sit down, as is Gavin D'Amico. Sean Garvin, definitely a 3-point threat in the game. (21-3). Windham.
Yikes.
Now, Windham's going to be tough. They're tough every single year.
But this should have been an evenly matched game. It shouldn't have been what it's looking to be right now.
Strain for 3. Michael skied to get the rebound, but they're going to call a foul on,
I think it's Isaiah
Manguel, yeah. Over the back.
Yeah.
That's Windham's first foul.
It's the only bad thing they've done today.
Yeah.
That's the first bad thing they've done today.
Inside to Rude, and he misses the layup.
A little too strong off the
Strain
backboard.
trying to steal it back, as well as Rude. They're going to call it jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Wolverines.
Gosh, Michael. A little disappointing so far. We'll see.
Never say never.
No. It's going to take a huge effort, though.
Michael to Lucas, over to Jacob, back over to Lucas. And when I use their first names, I'm talking about the Strain boys. Garvin on over back to Jacob, to Lucas. They're just trying to find something in the middle. It looks like Windham went to a zone defense. Inside to Michael, and got a reach there, looks like by Robinson Smay. Perea coming in.
Maybe that's what we hope for. All the Whippets foul out. That's the goal right now. Let's get those Whippets to foul out. Something. Oh my goodness.
Ball was blocked.
Wow, we were so lucky on that one. Blocked and then hit off the support of the backboard, which was an out of bounds. So got to get the ball in. Oh my goodness.
And Manguel feeds it himself, and he's going to go to the hoop for 2. And I'm running out of space.
Yeah, no kidding.
23-3, a 20-point lead. Here's Garvin for three. Just missed it off front rim. From my depth perception, I thought it was going to fly. Nice steal by Lucas. He's going to go to the hoop. Just a little too hard. Jacob.
Buy it.
And let's try Michael. And he gets fouled. He's going to go to the hoop.
Yeah, Lucas was fouled too. He got bumped off to the side, but they didn't call that one. So
that's on Alonzo, Elvin Alonzo into the game for the first time. So Michael, who's been an absolute beast on the inside, he's going to shoot two right here. Oh, was that on Manguel? Oh, it was on Manguel. Michael hits the first one. And in and out. Manguel. Isaiah gets the rebound. Murch back into the game.
You got 5 seconds.
Jacob's out of the game right now. About a minute and a half to go.
Oh, yeah.
Travel back to the Wolverines.
that was actually a good call. Travis Manguel, I think he tried to get a foul out of that, but I think he just slipped and traveled. So
you got some really good scoring threats on the floor right now for the Wolverines. 19-point lead. But you know what? High school basketball, never say never. Christian Russell, who's been absolutely lights out lately on the floor now. And Lucas goes to the hoop and scores, and he's going to go to the line. The old-fashioned three-point play. No? You're shaking your head no.
No, that's right. No.
Now, that one was on Smay. So that is,
I think it's his second, right? Somebody lost a mask. They have to stop the game, I believe.
Hey, good chopping. Let's go.
looks like it was Isaiah Manguel. Lead down to 17 points. Not insurmountable, though.
No, and every once in a while it happens where a team breaks out and goes way ahead, and something happens where they kind of lose their drive because they're so far ahead, and the other opponent chips back and chips away, and is able to come back.
There's a double team
We'll
there.
see, that happens today.
Double team on Travis Manguel, and he stepped out of bounds. Nice!
Oh, he traveled with that ball too.
Yeah. That's Pacheco that's in the game now, as well as Victor Mejia. Malcolm Hunter, the freshman starter. That's going to be for three from Pacheco, and Perea comes down with the rebound. Murch. Over to Murch. He's wide open for three. No good. And again, Michael Strain just leaps and bounds, man.
Michael's just been a beast underneath the boards. He had the best game last week against Plainfield. It was just amazing. He in my mind was the player of the game against Plainfield. Didn't have a ton of points, but he handled underneath the boards like nobody's business.
All right, we got a timeout on the court. 31.2 to go in the first, 23-16. 23-6, by the way. I was looking over there. I thought I saw another one.
Only 10 points off. No problem.
No, that's okay. We'll be watching Wolverines basketball on SNSN.
Authorization, enrollment, and activation activities are required. Receive all services. Contact institution for details.
2 lattes, please. On me. Yeah? My free Kasasa Cashback checking account surprised me with sweet cash rewards. So thoughtful. Kasasa Cashback simply appreciates me. It also refunds my ATM withdrawal fees. Huh. My Megabank account just takes money out every month without even asking. Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cashback. Ask for Kasasa Cash Checking at Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank today. Member FDIC.
Here we are back at Windham High School at Thomas Callahan Gym. 23-6 is the score. Windham out in front. Now, I'm just kind of wondering, can Windham really keep up this pace? I mean, they've they've been straight out man-to-man really for almost 75% of the first quarter.
I'll tell you what, Windham can score points. Last week against Windham Tech, they hit 90 points. They beat Windham Tech 90-81, and that was in overtime. But they've had a couple games. Norwich Tech, they scored 84 points. Against Lyman, they scored 82 points. So the kids can put points on the board. So they're an explosive team, and they've shown it already here in the first quarter, I'll tell you.
So you got Malcolm Hunter on the ball. I mean, both Manguels. You have Chico and Mejia on the court for Windham right now. And that ball's going to go out of bounds to the Wolverines.
One of the first mistakes that Windham has made this afternoon.
Wolverines trying for the last
They
shot.
just have to find themselves. It looked like a foul on a reach in there, but it wasn't called.
And the ball was stripped.
Oh. Great hustle by Lucas. Great hustle, and he tried to pick the ball up and make a pass at the same time, and
travel.
Got called for a travel. Yeah, I wasn't sure he had possession enough to get called for a travel, but apparently the guy in the striped shirt thought that he did.
Very lopsided game so far here in the first. For three, no good at the buzzer. It was Isaiah Manguel. So we have completed the first one. Thank God that's done.
Gosh,
that was a rough one to watch.
Isn't a repeat, boy.
23-6, Windham on top of Griswold. You are watching high school basketball on SNSN.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138 Griswold.
Tire Queen!
And we're back here at Callahan Gymnasium in Windham, 23-6. Windham just really outplaying Griswold in every facet of the game so far.
Yeah, and this is a big game too because both of these teams are 3-3 in their division of the ECC, which is Division 3. They're both 3-3, so this is kind of a a big game, even if it's just from a conscientious standpoint. That from a confidence builder, they can beat the team that's got the same record as them. So Windham's come out firing on all cylinders, and Griswold has come out really, really flat so far.
And they have Windham again.
Perfect position. In perfect position.
Manguel.
Yeah. You're right. We're filling the board up with this kid. He's got 14 points already in the first half.
And he just steals it again. And he's going to go to the line as he got fouled. And here's the thing. They got Windham Wednesday again in Griswold.
Yeah, it's...
that was on Lucas Strain. That's his first. They have yet to find any kind of answer for Manguel. Travis, that is.
16 points here in the first half.
Our cameraman, Cam, said, you got to watch this kid. He's going to score a lot of points, and he wasn't kidding. Merchant can't get open for a shot at all so far today. That was going to be a nice pass to Perea inside, but another steal. underneath to Isaiah Manguel for 2. 29-6. The lead is increasing.
They are just the Griswold team is just so out of sorts right now. They're just not playing their game for sure. It certainly doesn't look like last night's team.
And you know what? They very well could be mentally and physically tired. They played so many games, in the last week alone. I'm sure they're pretty beat up right now because they've played so much.
And Windham's playing great defense right now. There's no openings. And even the shots they get, they're not hitting. There's Michael. A great rebound, a great putback. That's what he's been doing consistently during the last week.
Especially against Stonington.
Yeah.
He played 2 really very good games against Stonington.
Against Plainfield as well. I think Manuel actually lucked out with not being called for a travel on that one, but
they're going to call Russell for a foul. Here's Tyler Walter wearing the full face mask. He's got a mask and then a protective mask.
Yeah, it might have been a broken nose issue at some point because that's what happens
usually,
sometimes. So he just shuffled his feet right there.
But no good, and Merchant comes down with the rebound. Nice pass up to Lucas Strain, to Perea, out to Russell on the corner for 3.
You needed that one. Got to stop something here. Stop that bleeding.
29-11.
Good thing last night, Michael, is we had four players in double figures last night, which has not happened for the Wolverines. We had Michael Strain with 18, we had Christian Russell with 17, and then Lucas Strain and Evan Merchant with 15 each. So they really came around last night, but we got to get those shooting shoes on again.
There's a whistle.
Yeah, I think that's a call on Michael. I believe his first. Just playing a little too close there. We had Jacob checking in for Merch.
Hunter's going to take a seat. Julian Cruz, number 12, at the top of the key for Windham. An 18-point lead. Now, the Manguels have been in since the beginning. They haven't had a break yet except between the 2 quarters. And they're all...
what a perfect pass. Nice look. Nice look. Julian Cruz, I believe, hit that shot, but that was a great pass by Travis.
They were all over him, too. Russell! Couple of threes in a row.
Christian's trying to take the whole team on here, and that's great.
You know what? If you're going to hit the spot.
Yeah, get it. Get it. Christian against Windham.
Under 5 to go in the first half. Tossing the ball around the horn. Michael Strain all over Manguel, and the ball's going to be stolen or tipped by Michael Strain. So he's doing all of those. There's Russell with the rebound. Perea is fighting for it. And is that Jenkins?
Zach Jenkins, I believe, gets his first foul.
Yep.
Hey, Griswold just has to keep fighting back, and not raise their white flag quite yet. They gotta keep playing the game they can play because they know they can compete.
And Russell again for 3. No good. Manguel comes down with it, hands it over to his cousin, Travis Manguel, looking for someone to drive. Can't get inside. Manguel, Isaiah off the backboard. A little too tough.
Great move, though. Great move. Perfect position. Oh, that's too bad. And then Lucas had a little frustration foul after he missed that shot. He had the open one. And,
that was a pretty layup, too.
A little mad at himself on that.
It's a shame it didn't go because that was a very pretty layup.
They're only pretty when they go in, Mike. Just so
it's just the form, you know.
Yeah, I know. Everything but going through that net. You know, it's not pretty anymore.
Alexi again in the middle. Push him out. Turn around.
Got Merchant for
Right there.
Lucas. Jump ball. The possession arrow light is not working here in Callahan Gymnasium, unfortunately. So
I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
it's
Anyway, the Wolverines have the. Well, actually, it's up there. It's on the board. Wolverines with the ball. Merch right in front of us, as a matter of fact.
we have the best seats in the house here today, Michael. These are great seats. Very accommodating here at Windham High School. We
Get a brand new AD here, Zach Kanofka. Really nice guy. He's been very, very. I'm going to call it jump ball on that. And I think Michael Strain was looking for a foul. They called a jump ball back to Windham. 3:14 to go. Tie. 17-point lead. And Windham has been running constantly. And Tommy Matson's going to pick up a foul. And Isaiah Manguel is going to go to the line.
It's Tommy's second.
You only get 5, Birch.
I know.
There's the first one. He's got 9 first half points.
Yeah. But Travis has really ruled this first half here. He's played great.
Merch having a hard time finding an open, and Tommy Matson travels.
When it goes bad, it goes bad. Just everything seems to be caving in right now. They just can't get their game going. And if it wasn't for this number 23 right in front of us, it might be a different story. But that kid is playing a tremendous first half.
There's another whistle.
Is on Michael.
Let's get some free trap.
His second.
They're in the bonus now, so it's a 1-1.
This is the last guy you want at the line. Oh,
look at that!
I should say that. Oh, and he gets his own rebound.
And Michael Strain is fighting.
Oh, tell me
Come
there's
on.
no foul there.
Sorry to be vocal there, but that was a little flagrant.
That should have been called long before it was.
Mm-hmm.
Michael had complete control of the ball, and that reach-in was not to tie it up. That reach-in was a foul, but it ended up it was called anyway. So
32-14.
See if we can get a little flurry going here for the halftime. 2:33 left to go in the first half. 32-14 Windham. They've controlled the game from the start.
They've definitely. That was a very long three. Jacob puts one up, no good. 2-3 attempts missing, and Windham comes down with the ball. Jenkins bringing it down, passes it over to Isaiah Manguel, cross court over to Pacheco, back up to Travis Manguel. Tried a little showtime there, but he lost control of the ball. Pacheco bluffed at the three. Hunter from downtown. Lead back up to 21. Double coverage on Christian Russell. Inside to Strain for Merch for three. Off the back rim. And here we go again. Isaiah Manguel with the rebound. Little push off there, but no call. Jenkins put it up, no good. Murch comes down with the rebound. The push ended up quick. There's Russell, and they got an all-ball block. Rude tried to tie him up.
Really nice effort by Kyle Rude right there, and it ended up going off him, but he was trying to fight for that rebound.
Yeah. 52.9 to go here in the first half. All Windham. They've had an average of a 20-point lead pretty much from the get-go.
It's 20-0 the first 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
pretty close.
Oh my goodness!
That kid is.
My goodness, this kid's next level.
Yeah. I have only one more slot for 2 points for him on my first
He's
half.
He's only a junior.
My first half, so.
Perea
nice play,
drives.
Nice play. Plus a foul? No, is that or a timeout? Nice play by Matt. Good ball movement there.
Looks like it was
I think Gav lost the mask. Yep.
37-16. 22 to go.
Drive, slow it. 22 seconds. Go.
Certainly been the Travis Manguel show here in the first half today.
Absolutely.
He's done an amazing job. What a good ball player. He's fast. He's just quick. He's a good shooter.
They're going to call Jake Lucas, I think, for his third foul.
That's 3 on Lucas. That doesn't help either. But it's because Isaiah had such great position underneath the basket. Lucas had no choice but to try to go over the back, but he had great position.
Isaiah Manguel from the free throw line, and thought he was going to get the shooter's bounce for a minute, but no good. He's got 9 first half points already. The Manguel show here at Callahan Gymnasium. Missed them both.
And who gets the rebound?
Oh, boy. At the buzzer. If that is not indicative of how this game is going.
20 points for
in
Travis Manguel in the first half. What a performance. What an exhibition. I mean, the kid is showing who he is, what he does, and putting his team up 41-16 here in the first half. What a shocker to me. They took 2 points away. I think that's correct. It wasn't the right score going along. Yeah, now it's right.
39-16.
Right. So, hey, where do we go from here?
I have no words.
I'm not packing it up yet. I am not packing up my stuff.
No,
I don't care what you
course
say.
not.
My computer's staying out.
No.
We're going to still talk about it.
We're still going to be here.
We're going to have fun. We'll talk about Valentine's Day and the Super Bowl, and maybe that's what we should do. Oh, Jesus. Did anybody else hear that? Or was that just for me, Mikey?
No.
Everybody heard it.
Everybody hears that. It's a happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's. Yeah, well, doesn't have to get doesn't have to get wet in my ear at the same time, Okay, Mike, that's good. Gotcha.
All right.
You love me, I know.
39, and I do.
I know.
39-16 is the score. Windham over Griswold. It's halftime. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen!
Okay.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Did you know that Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, has 2 offices now, Plainfield and East Lyme? And that's good news for you, since Kevin Trahan has been in the insurance business for well over a quarter of a century. Plus, he's easy to find. Just search in any browser, Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance, and when you get to his Facebook page, you'll find tons of helpful information on questions you may not even have thought to ask. Allstate Insurance, Trahan Agency, Plainfield and East Lyme, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football. And we're back here at Callahan Gymnasium, Mike and the merch, watching what has been so far a pretty one-sided ball game with
I think
the Whippets and the Wolverines.
More than pretty one-sided, Mike. The Whippets came out ready to play today. Both teams had games last night. Both Windham beat Plainfield last night. Griswold was upended in the last few seconds with 3 seconds to go by Stonington, which was a heartbreaking loss. And I think that's carrying over to today. I think these kids are still, kind of down about last night's loss because they did not come out in the court ready to play as we've seen them play over the last week or two.
Do you think that they've played too much basketball in too short of a period?
I do. I think 5 games in 6 days for a high school team, and I know they're 16 years old. I think all the kids on Griswold is 16. Not all of them even drive yet, but I think that 5, even with that youth, I just think you get down, you get kind of worn out, whether you know it or not. And then the emotional part about it, like I said, like last night, I think was a tremendous letdown for these guys. I know I couldn't sleep last night after the game. So I think the combination of just being worn down physically and then being worn down from last night's emotional loss, I think has had an effect on them today. I don't think they're out here ready to play. And hopefully Coach Molesky will talk to them in the locker room and say, hey, guys, if we're not going to give 100%, we'll just get on the bus. But I think these kids, the strain boys, Evan, Merchant, everybody, they've just been playing so well that it's tough to watch right now.
I mean, you got to give it to Michael Strain, who really has just played outstanding basketball, and he's become that man in the middle that they lacked pretty much at the beginning of the season. They just didn't have it. And
after Wednesday's game against Plainfield, which I thought he was the player of the game, I would have picked him in a heartbeat. Coach Molesky says he's out there. He plays like a 6'4" kid. Because he's just so strong and he gets good position. But today, and it has nothing to do with Michael, but today the Whippets are doing what we did to Plainfield a few days ago because they are getting great position under the basket. We have Travis Manguel, who can handle the ball like nobody's business, making great passes. He's got 20 points, but he's also has probably 6 assists because everybody's coming to him. So he's dishing the ball off for easy 2s under the hoop. So Windham is just playing a terrific game today. I'm very impressed by this team, by this Whippet team. They look great.
What about Jacob Strain, who is obviously playing with a bad ankle, which he suffered in a game in Stonington
last Monday
when he kind of got stepped on.
He kind of got shoved a little, and I think he ended up kind of tripping backwards and with some ligament damage. That's what we were told.
Thank goodness that's all that it was.
Yeah.
And he's got his ankle wrapped up and everything. And
well, I'll tell you what, Michael. When we heard about this, we heard the news on Tuesday. I think that they had some ligament damage. He'd be out 2 to 3 weeks, and that was if he went through the proper physical therapy and all the instructions that the doctors were going to give him. And to see him on the court last night was pretty amazing. But it's because these kids are in great shape. They're in great athletic shape, and they have such a desire to be on the court or to be on the track or wherever. The Strains are they're runners. So to be in the game competing, you can't kind of can't say enough about these kids who just want to be out there and playing ball for their school.
And obviously Jacob just wants to get out there and play because other kids may just be saying, nah, my ankle hurts, I don't want to play.
Yeah.
Or
I don't want to.
My wrist hurts, I want to sit down.
I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk getting hurt more or whatever. But
not so much. He's out there,
and he's got a 3-pointer today. So 3 of the 16 points, Jacob Strain.
Hey, look at this. And we have people sitting right next to us. And they brought us snacks. They brought us snacks here. It's unbelievable. So
I love Doritos.
I think if they're going to share. They're
no.
It's all right. Thank you, though, anyway. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I already got that. Do you go to Windham High School?
I went to Windham High School.
What's that?
I graduated last year.
Oh, you did. You did. Very good. Are you going to college now?
Yeah, I'm at UConn.
UConn? Ah,
good for her.
What are you studying at UConn?
I'm undecided, but I'm looking into psych or social work.
All right. I know somebody that's actually studying that right now. She's a junior. Mm-hmm. Yep. My girlfriend's daughter. She's up there. So good job. Good luck at UConn.
You can do a lot with the psych degree.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Michael.
Oh, here comes the ball. Hey, here we go, Coach.
No, that's a wrap.
Ref. Here we go.
Mike, you're like the man on the street here. The man on the street, you just interview people as they walk by, and
well, how can you not favor the college student?
Yeah, you'll do pretty much anything for free Doritos. So.
I know. Well, she had M&Ms, so I was looking for the M&Ms. Yeah. So I mean, what do you want from me? So all right. So
if the second half starts like the first, what do you think we sneak out and go to the Willamette Brewing Company for a little beverage, and then we'll come back to wrap it up? What do you think?
A little nosh.
Yeah.
A little nosh.
Just a little beverage, and then we'll be back. We'll be back, but we're hoping the Griswold team turns it around a little bit, makes this a better game, because right now it's not a great game.
Let's look ahead now.
Okay, let's look ahead.
For example, this coming week, they still have 3 games out of 5 days. So they're going to have they got Windham again on
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They have 3 games, consecutive games next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. I'm wrong. I'm looking at
Wednesday.
Windham. I've become a Windham fan, so I'm looking at their schedule.
So Windham, they're going to play Wednesday. Then they got Montville, and they have Woodstock Academy on the 21st.
Close that out the season too. Close out the regular season. We going to Woodstock?
We are going to Woodstock Academy. Okay. And here's the other thing too. Windham, my God, they're tough no matter what sport you play them.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have a little reprieve here, between today, and they don't play again until next Wednesday. So, get back with their legs under them and get back emotionally, get ready for that game next Wednesday. And again, we're not counting them out yet today.
No.
But there's quite the deficit that they're going to have to dig out of right now in order to make this game competitive. And I tell you what, playing against this Travis Manguel kid, he is really good. So we'll see what happens.
So if this ends up the way that it's going to end up, if this is, like it is now, I expect the Wolverines 11-8, 11-9. They're going to qualify for states. So that's something that's already in the bag right now. Now I think they're just playing for seeding when it comes to states.
Yep, and the ECC tournament. My understanding on the ECC tournament is Division I, Division II will combine, and it's the first 4 teams from each division that make the playoffs. Same thing with Division III and Division IV. So both these teams are in Division III. So they're still fighting for a spot in Division III. I think it's going to be obviously Stonington. It'll be Killingly.
NFA.
So far, Windham,
Windham,
and hopefully Griswold.
All right, here we go in the second half. Windham with the ball. Manguel, look at that. He gets the ball to start. And a nice block there by Lucas Strain, but right back to Manguel. Over to the corner and back up for 3 from Malcolm Hunter.
Well, they're coming out in the second half the way they started the first half.
Biggest lead of the game for Windham, 26 points, 42-16. And you know what? They've been playing Murch very well. I think he's got 1 shot off, I believe. Michael Strain to the hoop. Oh, nice move there for 2. Michael has 5 points. Leading scorer for Griswold, Christian Russell with 6. Manguel at the top of the key, on over to Hunter, to Manguel, back to Jenkins. Throws it inside to Isaiah Manguel. And there's a whistle. They're going to call a foul on Isaiah Manguel. It's his second. Birch with the ball. Christian Russell into the game.
Yeah.
Oh, almost stolen by Manguel. This kid's all over the place.
Evan hadn't had an opportunity. They are just playing great defense. They're playing a 3-2 zone right now, or a 1-2-2. I'm not sure, but he has not had any chance to go to the hoop today. And he's their leading scorer. Evans averaging 15.1 a game.
Manguel, another steal.
Yep. 15.1, and Lucas has broken into the double digits. I think Lucas is averaging just over 10 points a game now. So, but Evan has not had a chance to do anything today.
Correa with the steal. Over ahead to Lucas, to Murch for 2. That's his first bucket of the ball game. And we had to wait to the second half to get it. 42-20.
Yeah, when your leading scorer doesn't hit his first bucket until 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter, that kind of shows you where you are. 5:47 left to go in quarter 3, 42-20.
Manguel
right
for
now.
3, no good. Passes it all the way up to Christian Russell. He's going to take it to the hole and go. 8 points for Russell. 20-point lead.
No attempt to block Russell's shot. Not worth it with this lead.
Yeah, don't eat the foul if you don't have to. I mean, Manguel has been double coverage almost all game, and he's still breaking it. Just short there for Lucas.
I think that was a foul on is that on Travis? No.
23.
It was
Travis, yeah. That's his second. Correa is going to take a seat. So it's. So you got Murch, the 3 strains, and Russell. Murch real tentative about taking a shot. Whoa!
Oh, nice play.
That's a beautiful play there by Michael Strain.
Yeah, nice up and under by Michael. Good job under there.
And the lead's under 20.
Yeehaw.
Let's make a run, Murch.
Yeehaw, yeehaw. Let's go, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go, Green.
Manguel trying to drive. And that was a travel all day
had
long.
to be a travel. There's no way.
And they're going to get he's going to draw a foul.
Well, you know what? When you go up on the offensive board and get 3 rebounds in a row, eventually you're going to get fouled.
But that initial, do you agree that initial drive to the hoop was certainly a
Oh, yeah,
foul?
it was
A travel.
It appeared so to me, Mike. I agree.
It's Jacob's first foul of the game.
Wow. Travis missed a shot.
Well, he's actually only one. He's now 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, but he's 10 for 10 from the field. Oh, there you go. See, you said something. You said it. It was your fault.
I know.
That's 21 for Travis Manguel here in the game. 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. 43-24. 19-point lead for the Windham Whippets. And you're right, Murch is he's been stymied out there. He's not had any opportunities to drive, to try to hit a 3. It's just they're not moving the ball as well as they normally do.
And he's open there. I'm surprised he didn't shoot.
Yeah, he's out 3 or 4 feet from the 3-point line too, though.
Strain for 3.
Jacob.
43-27, 16-point lead. Now it seems a little different, does it not?
No, 16 is not
24.
No, and again, if there was a whole game to go, I'd say that hey, we can come back here. Let's see.
There's a 3-point bucket attempt. Yep, and that is Hunter. He's got a couple of threes here in the third. He started the second half with 1. Underneath the strain, and the ball is tipped away by Manuel. Guess who?
The last thing that Griswold can afford is turnovers. They just cannot turn the ball over right now. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, down by 19. You can't turn the ball over.
Call a foul on Michael, it looks like. It's his third. Michael Strain. Right into, oh! And that one was on Jacob
You always
on the
say,
inbound. They're very competitive.
Which they are. Nobody's getting ahead of them on points. Nobody's getting ahead of them on fouls. Ooh. That's what you call rattling around and in.
Lead back up to 20. I just think Murch has got to just start launching them.
He's certainly not looking for a shot. You know, he's not attempting to drive. And again, they've got a really good zone defense going on right now. It's tough to drive against the zone.
Score is 47-27. Windham up on top of Griswold. 2:39 to go. And we want to thank, of course, the Burns Agency in Norwich and in Dayville. We should get Archie on. Try to get Archie on all the time, but he doesn't want to come on.
No. I'm surprised at that. Archie
he called one softball game.
He likes to talk. Yeah. Archie's good. He knows his stuff.
He does know his stuff.
Yeah, he's
a legend at Griswold High School.
He's been around. Yeah, he's been around. He's got a couple of national championships under his belt, I believe.
And he's from Griswold, you know, and he's been with the Burns Agency for over 20 years. So there's a reason for that. Great company, led up by Jay Burns. Go to the BurnsAgency.com. You'll buy better at Burns. Find out why by going to BurnsAgency.com or give them a call. Game slipping away little by little.
Yeah, it's going by much faster than the Wolverines, although they may, because of their situation, they might want it to get done. But time's winding down. 2:39 in the third quarter, 47-27.
Murch takes a shot and hits for 3.
Yeah, that's the open shot that he needs to have, and he's not had it too much today. He's got 5, and his average is 15.1. So,
and I think at this point you just launch him. There's a 3.
Wow.
Julian Cruz. Can everybody shoot on this team?
Seems so.
Fifth of 30. You said they put up 81 points against Windham. 91.
90 points, I believe.
Christian Russell, count it for 2. Russell with 10, leading scorer for the Wolverines. Off the bench. Oh, no, he started today.
He's been starting the last few games. Ever since Jacob went down, Christian's been starting, and he's just been tremendous.
He's just
been
stepped up, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Taking the right shots, making the right passes. He's always been a very good shooter. So he had an opportunity now to play, and he's making the most of it.
Manuel had the ball batted away from him, but gets to Travis underneath for guess what? Another bucket.
It's only his first one of the second half, though, Mike, so that's a good sign.
Ball was stripped right out of Russell's hand by Manuel. They're going to go to the hoop, and that is Julian Cruz. Molesky better get a timeout. Because Windham
less than a minute to go. Yeah, less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Yeah, they're on another roll.
Cross courts. from strain to strain. He'll stop and take it. And that is a 3.
All they need about 15 more of those. 32 seconds to go in third quarter, 54-35.
19-point lead.
19-point lead, and they've owned it from the start.
Yeah,
Holding
when you
it
start
for
off
one.
on a 16-0 run.
Yeah, holding it for one here in the third quarter.
Manguel with a little spin move, but right into the hand of Michael, and he's going to go ahead and take it. And
that would have been a goal. That
should have been a goaltending anyway.
But they didn't call it. They didn't call it, but it would have been. Well, that was odd because I would have thought that was going to go in because that's just how it's been this afternoon.
That's the end of 3. 54-37, 17-point lead. So they're chipping away a little bit, but not enough.
I wouldn't say they're within striking distance quite yet, but hey, it's better than a 22-point lead. You know.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN. The holidays are over, and it's time to start paying the bills. Let Cash for Cars help you out by taking away that old jalopy in the backyard. You know, the one back there. Cash for Cars will tow away your cars, trucks, SUVs, and pay you $300 to $400 in cash. Blown up, no title or keys, they don't care. Call Cash for Cars, 860-373-2556, or shoot them a message on Facebook. Search Cash, the number 4, Cars. Cash, the number 4, Cars. And get paid now.
Yeah.
Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Fallontown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860-376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish. All right, Merch, here we are. It's going to start to the fourth quarter. Now, just so you know, here's a little good news. The Wolverines outscored the Whippets 21-15 in the third quarter.
Hey, 6 points. If they gain another 6 points, they only lose by 13 or 11. Yeah. No, I didn't mean to say that. But, yeah, that's good. That's a good turnaround. And
Sean Garvin's in the game now.
Yep, Sean's in the game for Merch.
We got a couple of three-point shooters, or actually all of them can shoot the 3 right now. Christian Russell, he'll take it for 3, just off the rim. Didn't go in. And they're going to give one to Michael Strain. That's going to be his 4th, I believe. Yeah, that's the 4th on Michael Strain.
Yeah, you can't afford to lose Michael underneath the boards because
that'd be a big loss.
That would be devastating. They don't have anybody to really stand up to Isaiah right now. What a great move, but he missed the shot.
And Michael right in there getting the rebound up to Christian Russell. Oh!
Great attempt by Christian. But
he totally avoided the block.
Yeah, it didn't drop.
And
Michael
went in for it. That would have been some play, wouldn't it?
Mike's got 11 points now. He's become a scorer here in the last couple of games.
Yeah.
18 last night, 11 so far today. 7 minutes to go here in the game in the fourth quarter. 54-39 Windham. It's been Windham all afternoon.
4-3, no good by Malcolm Hunter. And Robinson Smay went up for one, but he's going to get fouled.
That was Michael. No, I think they called it on Jacob.
That was Jacob, I believe.
That's Jacob's third.
No, they called that one on Christian.
Ooh.
That's a good thing because that's only his second. Because if it was Jacob, that would have been his third. In and out for Smay. He has a 3-point bucket in the first, but has been silenced since then. Garvin is out. Merch is back in. And he gets 1 of 2. 16-point lead. Just under 7 to go. Kyle Rude in the game as well. Bounce pass to Merch. Looked like he was going to He was going to
Go
throw
up.
it up, but
Yep.
he didn't.
Nope.
Christian Russell over to Jacob.
Just been that kind of day. Just been that kind of day, Michael. They're just a little off. They're a little off in their game today. I think their heads are a little off today with the number of games and last night's loss. Ooh.
And Russell's going to pick up his third.
Definitely not the team we've seen over the last couple of weeks, that's for sure. But they'll bounce back. They get a few days off here until next Wednesday. Oh, nice play by Lucas.
And are they gonna call a foul?
Ooh, boy. Ooh, there were two kids going for the ball right there. I don't think anybody fouled anybody else any more than the other did, if that made any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was just two kids going for the ball.
That's like going up for a pass in football, and they both go up at the same time. There's no foul there. But there was one on Lucas, so
now Lucas has 4.
He's 4 also. But we know how competitive those boys are. Nobody's getting ahead of me. Points, fouls, doesn't matter.
Well, Jacob's only got 2, so he's got a couple to go to get up to his brothers.
That's because he's hurt, for God's sakes. What do you think?
Silly me. Manguel, it's the first.
Gives him 24. He had 20 in the first half. Been really, really light in the second half. He's just a good ball player.
In and out.
Nice rebound by Jacob Stray.
Tommy Matson into the game
now.
now.
And he got the ball stolen. Got his pocket picked right there.
Out of bounds back to the Wolverines.
I tell you what, you haven't seen Windham make too many mistakes today.
Nope.
Very few mistakes. Very few bad passes. They've
There's going to be a conference with the refs here.
I think they're going to Willimantic Brewing Company too. That's what they're talking about right now. Yep. Hey, check the clock. 6 minutes to go. Let's get down there.
There's actually another game here this afternoon.
Yeah, I think I saw a couple of girls out there practicing. Girls game?
Yep.
Is it? It's not Griswold though. It's Windham, and we don't know who.
I think it's Lyman.
Oh yeah.
I think Zach Knopka told me. I forget who they were playing, but I think it was Lyman. Oh, Murch was wide open. He's just
He's also 5. He's also 5 feet off the 3-point line, and that's not his range. Ooh, got
that was
tipped.
partially blocked.
Yep. Oh, there's 2 mistakes in a row for Windham. That's unusual.
Nice fake by Russell.
Yeah, good shot by Christian.
He's got 12.
Yeah, he's come along. He might be averaging double figures ever since he started starting.
Yeah.
Began to start. Starting sounds funny. Wow.
Manguel, count it, and is that Jacob?
I think it's Jacob. See, he's catching up.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up. Nice move by Isaiah Manguel. That's a great move.
No, that was Kyle Rude.
Oh, it's Kyle.
Yeah, that's his first. And Manguel, Isaiah that is, missed.
5:19 to go here in the second half in the game. 58-41, 17-point lead by the Windham Whippets, which...
Murch, 3. Rude tried to save it. Out of bounds to Windham.
It's just been a real uphill battle all day. Yeah, the Manguel cousins are kind of taking care of this game a little bit, aren't they? 24 and 12. Travis has 24 and Isaiah has 12.
And Travis is only a junior.
Yeah,
they both are. And I think that's 5 on Michael, and Molesky is hot.
I actually thought that it wasn't a foul, I don't think. I think that the Windham coach called timeout. But he called timeout, and I think Coach Molesky is upset because they didn't have control of the ball when they called timeout.
All right, we're going to take a quick break ourselves on a timeout. You're listening and watching Wolverine basketball on SNSN. Valentine's Day is coming up, and you need to make a good impression. Now, if you really want to do that, just go to Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses on Ashland Street, now in their 4th generation of family dating back to 1937. Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses have been serving all of your floral needs in the past and certainly will be in the future with flowers for proms, weddings, memorial events, and yes, Valentine's Day. Stop by at the store at 17 Ashland Street in Jewett City or shop online safely at JewettCityFlorist.com. And don't forget, February 14th is Valentine's Day. So, Merch, Valentine's Day on Monday, right?
Yeah, don't do. Yeah. So what happened? Thank you.
I'll turn it down.
Will you be mine?
I was gonna say go over to Jewett City Greenhouse and Florist. They have roses.
Yeah, best flowers ever over there. But plenty of roses, I'm sure. I don't know if you had to get your order in early, but
they're going to be open tomorrow too.
Yeah, they
all day Monday. Ashland Street.
They're open tomorrow on Super Bowl Sunday. Jeez.
Hey, you know what? If you get some flowers from there, you're gonna get one of them. Oh, steal by Strain, but right back to Windham and Bankwell.
Oh, Travis.
19-point lead. So the Wolverines got as close as 16?
I think so.
Merch pulls up. That's going to be a 2.
Been short last couple of shots.
Nice passing by Windham.
Yeah, they just controlling the game right now.
And a steal by Michael Strain, and he's going to take it in for 2.
Nice job, Michael.
He's got 14.
He's been the bright spot. Oh, Christian Russell has 12, so he's been a bright spot too. But they have not put it all together as a team this afternoon. That's for sure.
60-43, 4 to go. They're going to call a backcourt.
No, I think they got a call on Merch. I thought he reached in.
That's 2.
Yeah, he did a little belly ache in there, but I don't think it was warranted. I think he fouled.
So that's being pretty transparent.
What's that? Well, belly aching.
Yeah,
he did. He's belly ached, and it didn't matter because he fouled the guy.
And you can say that because it's your grandson.
Oh yeah, that's right. That too.
Cruz hits the first one. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1, and he gets them both.
62-43. Back up to 19 points with 4 minutes left here in the game in the fourth quarter.
They're going to call a foul on it's Travis Manguel. They're going to call his third. Non-shooting foul, so they're still not in the bonus. It's only their third foul in the second half.
Yeah, with one foul away from the double bonus here.
Mm-hmm. Just to give you an idea how this game was going. Russell for 3. Way long. But they get the rebound. Merch going to drive back out to Russell again.
They just can't. They cannot penetrate this defense.
And Manguel just picks his pocket. Watch. Boom. And he misses. And Robinson Smay puts it in. Strain for 3, no good. 64-43, 21-point lead. Michael Strain fighting and he goes up and gets it in the foul. 16 from Michael Strain.
12 of those are in the second half.
Yeah, and he's playing so aggressive with 4 fouls.
He's been, I tell you, Michael's been a warrior under there for the last several games. Well, all year, I guess. But he's been really showing his stuff here.
And he hits
16,
3-point play.
16, the old-fashioned three-pointer. 64-46, 3 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Windham has controlled the game from the start, and
Molesky is kind of emptied the bench a little bit. Got Garvin in there, D'Amico, And Isaiah Manguel says, okay, I'll take another one.
Why not? That gives him 14 on the game. Ooh, jeez him.
Robinson Smay fell hard.
Yeah. Pop right back up, though.
Is that Michael? Was that Michael?
I'm not sure.
No. It was Gavin D'Amico. Gavin with his first foul. Yeah, Molesky emptying the bench. Tommy Matson coming in. Ryan Tate will check in.
Francesco Rabbi.
All right.
Oh,
He's going to get. Now, Tate's going to pick up his first foul. Welcome to the game, Ryan. It's going to be on. Well, that's going to be on Tate. And Manguel in and out. And it looks like Windham is going to start opening it. Julian Cruz is going to get out for the game. Robinson Smay is done. Manguel misses the back end. And a nice little pop there by Isaiah Manguel. No good. Ryan Tate with the rebound. Up to Garvin for three. Rebounded by Malcolm Hunter.
Just playing the game out right now, Michael.
Yeah, that's all it is.
20-point lead. Griswold went down from the start and they just have not been able to recover.
Elvin Alonso in the game for Windham as well. And he says, all right, I'll take a three and hit. Why not?
Nice Hunter, Malcolm Hunter.
Yeah, it was Hunter, yeah.
Yep.
He's got 4 threes.
Yeah. Good shooter.
Garvin for three. Just short off the rim.
2:02 here remaining in the fourth quarter with a commanding lead by Windham.
Pacheco coming in.
46.
Mejia coming in, and both Manguels going to take the rest of the day off.
We got Kincaid Rubino ready to check in for the Wolverines.
Tommy Matson for three. No good.
Looked good going up, too, though. I thought it was going to drop.
It did. Just looking at the boys over on the bench on the Grizzle side, they look very, very tired.
Yeah, they look exhausted, don't they? And again, mentally, physically, emotionally, maybe.
It was Pacheco for three. Tommy Matson with the rebound. On over to Rabbi. To Garvin, who misses it. And
Sean never met a shot he didn't like, did he?
I think so. No,
yeah,
I know.
He doesn't.
Garvin's coming out of the game, and Kincaid Rubino is in.
Sean doesn't hesitate when he gets that ball.
Nope.
He's a good shooter.
Yeah, shooter's got to shoot, too, you know? Yeah. I can't wait to see him on the mound.
Yeah. Had a great season last year. Malcolm. Malcolm is on fire. His 4th three of the second half. 15 points total. There's Gavin D'Amico. Goes up, and I thought that was going to drop. Gets fouled on the play.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be. Is that on Mejia?
I think it was on. Yeah, it was on Malcolm.
It was on Malcolm Hunter.
Yeah. Known by first names now, Malcolm. All these good players.
And he misses the first.
Yeah, we're just having trouble all over the lot today.
25-point lead.
Very good foul shooter, too. So
D'Amico on the board. 71-47, under a minute to go. Malcolm Hunter bringing the ball up. Quietly, 15 points. And a little floater by Pacheco, no good. Tate with the rebound, hands it out off to Tommy
35 seconds remaining.
Francisco Rabbi, number 14, into the game. And Ryan Tate's going to take one. Count it for 3.
Good for him. Good job, Ryan.
71-50. 15 seconds to go. They're just going to hold it.
Yeah, I think both
I
teams.
don't even think they're going to call 5 seconds. That's it. 10, 9, 8. Here we go. That's it. Well, Murch.
Yeah, Michael.
71-50. And that's kind of how it was.
Yeah,
all
start
ball
the game. It was between 15 and 22, 21 points all game long, and Griswold couldn't crack through and get a big run to try to put a scare or a threat into the Windham team. The Windham team just controlled this game from the very tip and never let Windham Griswold get a chance to break into that big lead they had.
One of the things we got to do is we got to get the heck out of here because there's another game right after us. So we got to pack up, and there are going to be fans coming in for a girls' game. But we're just going to go ahead and let's talk about the positive parts, for the Wolverines today. Michael Strain.
The positive part, they don't have to play tomorrow.
That's true. That's the big one.
Yeah.
Michael Strain. Let's see. He had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 17.
And I have 13 in the second half. So
let's see,
there were 14 in the second half.
2, 3,
no, 16. He has 16.
14. Okay, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14 in the second
Michael
half.
had in the mid-teens. He 16, 17 points. Played a great game, and Michael's been playing great. He's been a kind of a newfound, rejuvenated kid under the hoop. And
what about Christian Russell?
Christian's come along. He's come in for he's played every varsity game this year, but he hasn't been starting. Since he's been starting for Jacob, he's just been playing great.
He's been getting some serious minutes.
Yep. Good shooter.
Smart ball player.
Kid.
Smart ball player.
Yep.
He had 12 points today for the Wolverines. Just to go on down, Lucas Strain had 5. Jacob Strain had 6. As we said, Michael had 16 or 17. Gavin D'Amico with 1. Here's a story right here. The Merch with only 5 points.
Yeah, he not only didn't hit a lot of points tonight, but he didn't have a lot of opportunities to shoot, and he didn't take opportunities to shoot tonight or this afternoon. And he's the leading scorer, 15.1 points a game. He's got a 5-point game, and and you kind of follow the leader,
right,
with the game, and not to say that how Evan goes, the team goes, but he was at a down game today.
Let's see. Sean Garvin didn't have anything. He had a heck of a JV game, though, in their win this afternoon, 49-39. Christian Russell, like I said, had 12. Matt Perea had 2, and Ryan Tate sank a 3 here in the ending part of this ball game. So Merch, 71-50, final score, 21-point win. They're gonna have a few days off, and then guess who they get to play next?
Windham.
Yeah,
they play Windham again. So it's back-to-back games against Windham. I don't know if Windham has a game between now and then. I can tell you that in 1 second, though. They play Saturday. They play Tuesday night. They play Killing on Tuesday, which could be a tough game for them.
That's a tough game.
So they're going to play Tuesday and have to play
Is that
Griswold
home or
on
away?
Wednesday. The Killingly game, Windham is at home. So Windham plays here at Callahan Gymnasium on Tuesday, and then plays Griswold in Griswold on Wednesday.
All right. It's going to wrap it up for us here at Windham High School inside of Thomas Callahan Gymnasium. 71-50 is your final score. Windham defeats the Wolverines. We will see you. We'll see you again later on this week with the girls' game. And then we have Woodstock Academy next week, and then we got baseball coming up, dude.
Yeah, imagine that. It's today was that gives you that springtime feeling outside.
Yeah.
Don't you want to get the ball and throw it
I
around
do.
a little bit? Yeah,
Put me in,
great.
coach. I'm ready to play.
And tomorrow it's 30 degrees again.
But you don't want to know what? Monday's Valentine's Day. There you go. All right, for Mike, the merch, and Cam on the cam. Have a good day, everyone. We will see you soon right here on SNSN.